Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you a shoutcast between Tarson and MadFrog here in the Xel'Naga Caverns. And here we have Tarson spawning on the north side as the blue Terran player. Meanwhile, we have MadFrog spawning over here on the south side as the red Zerg player. So this is going to be Zerg versus Terran here in the Xel'Naga Caverns. Should be a pretty interesting matchup. Game 1 on Blistering Sands was a real nail biter to the end. Don't want to spoil it for you if you guys haven't seen it. I believe it's SC245. I try to number all of my games so that you guys can easily find them and keep track of them. Also, hope you guys can find specific games that I think have really good strategies. Back over here, Tarson should be throwing down a 10 supply depot in just a moment. There it is. Meanwhile, MadFrog, I believe, likes to train on Overlord, do the extractor trick to get to 11/10 to start training that drone a little bit earlier. And then as soon as that's done, oh, he's not doing that. He's just going to go for a straight 12/18 food, not even getting the additional extractor trick, try to train up that drone a little bit more quickly. Overlord now moving out very slowly to do some additional scouting. Xel'Naga Caverns, one of those just interesting maps that has a lot of weird play. There is only 2 spawning locations, and there's really these 2 Xel'Naga watch towers really cover every single walking position that a player can take into your base. There is a little bit of this high ground over here where you can kind of try to drop in some flying units or try to do some air harassment, but those 2 Xel'Naga watchtowers are very critical. Back over here, in comes a drone to try to harass this SCV. This drone, however, will not be able to deal too much damage as Stevie, the SCV's brother, coming off the line in order to try to push back this drone over here. So Daisy will have to get the heck out of there. Perhaps she'll try to grow up into an extractor and then cancel herself 5 or 7 times, annoying the Terran player greatly. Back over here, the command center should be upgrading to an orbital command in just a moment as this barracks gets completed. We should also see, a tech lab now being thrown down. So not even an early marine, as we now have that orbital command being upgraded. MadFrog, however, opening up with an early hatchery. So we have a hatchery now being thrown down after, I believe, what I will call a 14 spawning pool. What was built first? No, the hatchery was built first. So it was a 16 hatchery followed by a 15 spawning pool. So really, Tarson really needs to try to play towards early aggression, and yeah, he is going to get that the Reapers to try to make MadFrog pay for that early hatchery. Will this SCV be able to throw down a bunker in time and have that Reaper fire within the safety of that bunker is another question all entirely. We do also have the nitro packs now being researched and a second barracks now being thrown down. Out comes this Reaper. Reaper will be able to shoot down and take down this drone very easily, trying to get within range. There it goes, down it goes, and now Reaper is going to make its way over here. However, we do already have a queen now being trained, and a queen being trained over here. The queen, however, will take some time, and now there's going to be 4 Zerglings to try to help deal with that Reaper. Reaper now making a way across that field very quickly. Overlord will be able to spot that Reaper as it comes into view. Yeah, it's coming into view just now, and now perhaps this SCV will try to throw down a bunker before this creep gets in play, but the queen is now going to be moving over as well. Will this Reaper be able to get any real damage? No drones back here. So beautifully done by MadFrog. No drones, allowing no real drone kills for this one Reaper, and the early Reaper harassment will not pay off. The Reaper nitro packs have finished being researched, and will these Reapers accidentally jump onto that high ledge? Oh, using that additional range, take down, able to take down that creep tumor. Nicely done. And now trying to take down this queen over here. Queen now fighting this SCV, and now this queen now very low on hit points. Are we gonna get a transfusion? No, not quite yet. Zerglings, however, now gonna get engaged. New queen joining in on this fight, and these Reapers may try to jump up that ramp. No, not going to jump up as the Zergling's already getting in position over there. Reaper lost his friend, so he will not be able to... Oh, another friend coming in to join back in. And now very low hit point queens. These queens are going to be very critical. If he's able to take down these queens, that is huge. Trying to use those Reapers and try to use that range. Oh, one queen down to 10 hit points, down to 8. Will it be able to get taken down? Yes, able to take down, and now those Reapers accidentally jump to the high ground, being forced to pull back, now using that shoot and scoot ability, move and attack, and a second queen may be taken down by MadFrog. That's going to be absolutely huge. No, Zerglings now coming in, but 4 Reapers now. So we have 4 Reapers coming in off of that double barracks that we had earlier. So those 4 Reapers may be able to get off a lot of kills. Will it really work out? No, he is not going to try to continue to press press, and I don't know why. 4 Reapers with that Nitro pack would have been able to deal a lot of damage. Production-wise, Queens need to be laid down, and that is absolutely huge. We do have 1 Overlord here, and now we are finally going into a 5 Racks build. So Tarson really going to just continue to do a lot of pressure, trying to train as many Reapers off of all this gas, and got a lot of extra minerals, and decided, hey, I have minerals, I guess I will throw down tons and tons of barracks. So a ton of barracks. We're gonna have a lot of Marines, a lot of Reapers with that Nitro packs, able to deal so much damage as they're moving around. And now this is a very large group of Reapers, sitting on 7 Reapers, with more Reapers still being trained. So we're gonna have 8 Reapers being trained, as we also have more Marines coming out over here. SCBs finally being transferred over. Harvester count for Tarson slightly higher, and this is going to be huge. However, MadFrog, now being the Zerg player he is, going to start spreading out creep as quickly and as fast as possible all throughout the map. 1 Overlord now supply locking MadFrog. We do not have, we do have a second Queen over here, so really able to keep the maximum larva production. But will these Reapers be able to deal any more damage? Taking a look over here, production-wise, we are getting the level 1 weapons upgrade, more Reapers, more Marines still being trained up, but I do not see a factory yet. We're going into a Ghost Academy. Okay, Ghost Academy, perhaps for sniper rounds. That is that is actually very confusing to me, as this is already a very heavy gas-intensive strategy, and now out come these creep tumors quickly getting taken down, trying to deny any of the, just trying to stop and slow down any of the creep expansion. Oh, we do need another scanner sweep to try to take down this creep expansion over here, but nicely done. And now Tarson or MadFrog will be forced to try to expand creep once again. There is, however, 1 creep tumor over here, so that does give him a hop, jump, or hop, skip, and a jump into that position over there. Zerglings now trying to make their way over here toward these destructible rocks. And will these Reapers be able to deal significant damage? He does see that those Zerglings are there, and now gonna jump over here and push over here and be able to perhaps get some kills off. 1 extractor, no, now jumping back to the low ground. We're gonna scanner sweep, no scanner sweep to try to take down any of those Zerglings. Reapers now being forced to pull back. 10 Reapers altogether, and now 12 Reapers altogether. Level 1 weapons upgrade nearing completion. Production, we do see Ghost, and I do not see any missile turrets being laid down. 1 missile turret here, but that is not gonna be enough, as another scanner sweep quickly revealing more creep tumors being denied. Gonna jump to that low ground and then start shooting at those Zerglings now in position, using the Vespene Geyser as a little bit of a flanking protection, and those Zerglings were not able to get us around. Army wise, so much larger for Tarson. However, production wise, 9 Mutalisks coming in. So as soon as those Mutalisks are spawned, that's going to be very bad. Is this Queen going to get taken down? Queen now taken down. Zerglings also getting harassed as well. Zerglings taken down. And now, will the Spire get taken down as well? We need to take down a lot of these drones. Need to take down the tech. Mutalisks are now in the air. Drones quickly getting torn apart by these Reapers. But now, yeah, down to 6 drones in the main base. Wow, great game. Now we're sitting at 31 Harvesters for MadFrog, while we are sitting at 43 SCVs for Tarson. Mutalisks now on the move. Perhaps they'll try to get some quick shots out. We do have a Ghost. The Ghost with that sniper round. We also have 1 missile turret here, and now a starport trying to double introduce Vikings. We do, is this Ghost? Ghost did do a sniper round, able to get 2 sniper rounds off, and did that Ghost get a kill? We do have the Ghost also deal extra damage against air units, against those light units. So those Mutalisks with a range of 3 are just falling apart to those Ghosts. Ghost dealing 22 damage per shot against those Mutalisks, and those Mutalisks trying to deal damage, but MadFrog really hunting and pecking for any sort of harassment. Are these Ghosts going to be able to come in? Does that Ghost, will it be able to snipe and get in some more shots over here? Unable to really do any more harassment, as that missile turret able to get in more snipes coming in, and beautiful sniping. Wow, Tarson getting those Ghosts, that was absolutely brilliant. And that's the first time I've really seen sniped used effectively from a high-level Terran player against Zerg. So even though that snipe, it is very micro-intensive, it's not like a Psystorm or an Ensnare or that Neuroparasite, excuse me, not in Neuroparasite, Fungal Growth. Even though it is very much micro-intensive for only 45 damage, when sniping such an expensive air unit such as the Mutalisk and getting such a large burst of damage, that was absolutely huge. More Mutalisks, oh no, 7 Mutalisks now in the air, production-wise, getting that level 1 weapons upgrade, and now we see MadFrog changing his tech, getting banelings. Yeah, that is the perfect counter towards this Reaper Marine Ghost army. We also did see a medevac come by to do some healing as well. So these very, very expensive Ghost unit will be able to get those sniper rounds. MadFrog also taking a third hatchery over here, taking up a third base as these creep tumors are still slowly spreading out across the map. But MadFrog unable to really capitalize on those creep tumors because of the constant Reaper harassment that were able to destroy those creep tumors. They do take the full damage from the D8 charge as they are structures. Back over here, another hatchery coming in from MadFrog. So MadFrog now trying to run off of 4 hatcheries and 3 bases. Now, taking a look at his harvester count, we do see 47 harvesters for MadFrog. And Tarson should be taking an additional expansion as well. These rocks have been cleared, so we'll be able to transition some SCVs over here. Perhaps 2 or 3 missile turrets here, and 1 even on the high ground to try to protect this expansion. Reapers moving out with those ghosts. I do not see any banelings in production and no banelings currently in the army combination. So when these Reapers and Marines move out, they will be able to deal a lot of damage. However, Zerglings coming out over here though, nothing to protect, and this is going to be a very, very bad sign as these Reapers now moving out. No, this army is going to be forced to pull back, and Zerglings, Reapers now trying to move up, trying to fight behind the protection of all of these barracks over here. Marauders fighting around as well. Will these units be able to deal any more harassment? Mutalisks completely coming in and destroying this orbital command over here. And now in comes this fight over here. Marines now shooting against the air. EMP shockwave for what? I believe that was an EMP shockwave. And as those Mutalisks continue to do more harassment here, taking down this refinery already going to burn down there. But really, that harassment did not deal enough damage. Missile turrets already at the expansion, so nicely done. As these ghosts were trying to get more and more sniper rounds. I'm not sure about the cooldown on that sniper round, but wow, what a great shot. I think no, actually, I won't talk about balance issues anyways. Stay tuned for part 2 of this replay between Tarson and MadFrog here in the Xel'Naga Caverns.